What if I told you that the health darling you absolutely love could be working against you? Yes, I'm looking at avocados, the green fruit that has captivated the entire world. Americans are now consuming close to 8 pounds per person every year, and they are chock full of incredible monounsaturated fats, dietary fiber, potassium, and critical vitamins. But here is the catch that almost no one discusses. 6 major blunders can transform this nutrition giant into a genuine threat to your well-being. The paradox is immense. While countless people grab avocados assuming it's the ultimate health food, many are unknowingly creating vulnerabilities to everything from digestive chaos to potentially fatal allergic reactions. The influence of social media has fostered a near cult-like status for avocados, with people blending them into meals without grasping the possible downsides. I've dedicated more than a decade to nutritional science and food safety, and avocados are a perfect case study of how the most beneficial foods can turn harmful if handled the wrong way. Today, we're going to expose 6 potentially risky mistakes, all supported by scientific research, that might be derailing your health progress and exposing you to significant danger. Before we jump in, if you're prepared to learn how to unlock avocado's amazing powers while sidestepping its hidden dangers, smash that like button. Let me know your go-to avocado routine in the comments right now. Okay, let's get into the most widespread avocado blunders, beginning with the first, overlooking the secret toxin persin. Let's kick things off with our first error, centering on a chemical compound that's not on most people's radar. The entire avocado plant houses a natural fungicidal toxin named persin. Although the amount in ripe avocado flesh is typically deemed safe for human consumption, this substance reveals a troubling reality about avocado safety. Persin is an oil-based compound that functions as the avocado plant's built-in defense system. This chemical is present in all parts of the plant, with the most significant levels in the leaves, then the bark, seed, and skin. The pulp that we consume has the lowest level, but it is not zero. This is where it gets a bit alarming. A study featured in toxicology publications revealed that when an avocado fruit extract was introduced to human white blood cells under lab conditions, it induced damage to the DNA. This investigation showed the extract was genotoxic, meaning it has the potential to harm the genetic code inside cells. Before you spiral, it's vital to know this was a lab test in a petri dish, not inside a living person. Our livers possess complex enzyme pathways designed to break down compounds just like persin. Still, this finding does bring up serious considerations regarding long-term eating habits. The worrisome angle becomes clearer when you examine persin's impact on animals. In birds, persin leads to an accelerated heart rate, damage to tissue, strained breathing, and in extreme situations, it can be lethal. Mammals such as goats and horses may suffer from severe mastitis and cardiac failure after significant exposure. While humans are typically more resilient than animals, your personal tolerance could differ widely. Individuals with impaired liver function may face an elevated risk. You should never ingest avocado leaves, bark, or large quantities of the seed. If you eat avocados every single day, think about establishing periodic pauses, such as a pattern of 5 days on and 2 days off. Stay vigilant for unusual signals from your body with consistent intake, especially tiredness, digestive shifts, or skin flare-ups. Now for our second error, the calorie illusion, accidental overeating and weight gain. Blunder number 2 relates to one of the most common myths surrounding avocados. Despite their healthy reputation, they are remarkably dense in calories, with a single large fruit carrying around 320 calories. This high-calorie nature sets the stage for a perfect trap of overeating even among the most health-aware people. Research into avocados and weight control reveals a complex picture that many individuals get wrong. Various studies have demonstrated that sensible avocado intake doesn't lead to weight gain and can even assist in weight control. A pivotal study in the Journal of the American Heart Association tracked subjects who ate one avocado daily for 6 months and confirmed they maintained a steady body weight. Yet, the operative word here is sensible. The issue emerges when people think healthy means you can have as much as you want without negative effects. Data from the Adventist Health Study showed that although avocado eaters tended to have lower body weights, these advantages were tied to small daily servings, usually about 32 grams per day, or roughly 1/4 of a medium avocado. Here is how the calorie illusion gets you. So many people add avocado on top of already complete meals instead of using it as a replacement for other fats. Toss half an avocado onto your salad. You just added roughly 160 calories. Spread avocado on your toast, and that's another 160 calories. Mix it into your smoothie, and you have effortlessly tacked on 200 to 250 calories. In no time, you've taken in an additional 500 to 600 calories daily solely from avocados. A correct serving size is about 1/3 of a medium fruit, or around 50 grams, which contains roughly 80 to 100 calories. In contrast, countless people regularly eat whole avocados, unknowingly taking in 250 to 320 calories in one go. Diligently monitor your consumption for a week and view avocados as a stand-in for other fats, not a bonus ingredient. Moving on to blunder number 3, the cross-reaction danger latex fruit syndrome. Our third error highlights an unseen link that can unleash fierce allergic reactions in millions of individuals who don't even know they're vulnerable. This condition is called latex fruit syndrome, a thoroughly recorded medical phenomenon where those with a latex allergy also experience allergic reactions to specific foods, and avocados are a leading culprit. The scientific basis for this cross-reaction is both captivating and disturbing. Studies indicate that between 30 and 50% of people with an allergy to natural rubber latex also display hypersensitivity to certain plant-based foods, particularly fresh fruits. This link is due to latex and specific foods sharing proteins that are so structurally alike that the immune system views them as the identical invader. Avocados have class 1 chitinases with hevein-like sections that cross-react with hevein, a primary allergen in natural rubber latex. Furthermore, avocados carry pathogen-like proteins that have structural resemblances to latex allergens. When an individual with a latex allergy eats avocado, their immune system identifies these similar protein forms and initiates an identical allergic attack. What makes this especially perilous is that a lot of people are unaware they have a latex allergy until a medical treatment with latex gloves, or they may have acquired a latex sensitivity from their job. Professionals in healthcare, cleaning services, food preparation, and other fields with consistent latex contact face an especially elevated risk. The reactions can span from subtle oral allergy signs to deadly anaphylaxis. Initial signs often involve an itch or tingling feeling in the mouth and throat during consumption, puffiness of the lips, tongue or throat, and local skin inflammation. Yet, the situation can escalate to more intense reactions like body-wide hives, trouble breathing, a racing pulse, lightheadedness, gut turmoil, and in the gravest instances, anaphylactic shock, which demands urgent emergency care. Scientific inquiries have singled out avocados as one of the riskiest foods for latex cross-reactions. Data confirms that for people with latex allergies, positive food-specific antibody results are most common with avocados, hitting a rate of 53%. Next is error number 4, the contamination catastrophe and improper storage. Blunder number 4 might sound ordinary, but it's the culprit behind more food-related sicknesses than many assume. Avocados pose distinct food safety issues because of how they are grown, processed, and how the majority of people prep and keep them. The journey of contamination for avocados starts well before they arrive in your home. Avocados are cultivated in warm, wet environments that are breeding grounds for bacterial pathogens. The bumpy, permeable skin of an avocado creates countless hiding spots for dangerous bacteria such as Salmonella E. coli and Listeria monocytogenes. A very alarming study from food safety scientists showed that microbes on the avocado's exterior can be moved to the edible interior during the cutting action. As your knife slices through an avocado, it drags bacteria from the tainted rind straight into the fruit you plan to eat. This means even if the skin isn't consumed, you can still get exposed to harmful pathogens. The problem of bacterial spread becomes acute after an avocado is cut. The warm, damp setting of a sliced avocado, along with its nutrient-dense makeup, provides a perfect incubator for swift bacterial proliferation. Food safety authorities have marked the temperature danger zone between 40 to 40 degrees F. Sliced avocados left within this temperature range get progressively more hazardous as time passes. At ambient temperatures, harmful bacteria counts can double in just 20 minutes. A lot of people unwittingly set up ideal scenarios for food poisoning by keeping cut avocados out at room temperature for long stretches. The smooth texture and gentle flavor of avocados can conceal evidence of bacterial spoilage, so a bad avocado doesn't always have an obvious off look, smell, or taste. Correct avocado storage demands immediate adherence to food safety measures. Whole, intact avocados can sit at room temperature to ripen and then be kept in the fridge for 5 to 7 days. But once they are cut, avocados require immediate refrigeration in sealed containers and should be eaten within 2 to 3 days at most. You should never let cut avocados sit out at room temperature for over an hour. Even though you are not consuming the peel, it is crucial to scrub the whole avocado vigorously under cool, running water for a minimum of 30 seconds before you slice it. On to error number 5, dangerous drug interactions you haven't been warned about. Blunder number 5 concerns hazardous conflicts between avocados and certain medications that could genuinely threaten your life. And yet, most physicians fail to bring up these dangers with their patients. Avocados harbor various bioactive substances that can profoundly alter how drugs function inside your body. The most severe interaction is with blood-thinning drugs like warfarin, soldascumadin, and also newer anticoagulants such as dabigatran and rivaroxaban. Avocados have a moderate quantity of vitamin K, which is essential for blood clotting. For anyone on blood thinners, keeping a steady vitamin K level in your diet is vital for the medication to work correctly. Abruptly upping or cutting your avocado intake can disrupt this fine equilibrium with potentially grave outcomes. Blood thinning drugs function by blocking vitamin K-dependent clotting agents in your liver. When you are prescribed these drugs, your physician fine-tunes the dosage according to your usual vitamin K consumption from food. If you suddenly begin eating avocados every day, the additional vitamin K can neutralize your medication's power, possibly causing hazardous blood clots. On the flip side, if you've been eating avocados consistently and then abruptly cease, your blood could become overly thin, heightening your risk of bleeding. The cardiovascular drug conflicts go beyond just blood thinners. Avocados are incredibly rich in potassium, boasting around 975 mg in a single cup, which is over double the potassium in a banana. For individuals on ACE inhibitors, ARBs, or potassium-sparing diuretics for high blood pressure or heart issues, adding a large amount of avocado to their diet could result in hyperkalemia, a risky state where blood potassium concentrations get dangerously high. Hyperkalemia is known to trigger abnormal heart rhythms, muscular weakness, and, in dire situations, cardiac arrest. The interactions with diabetes medications introduce yet another level of risk. The high fiber content might decelerate the uptake of oral diabetes drugs, which could diminish their potency. Furthermore, the monounsaturated fats in avocados can boost insulin sensitivity. While that might seem positive, it can be unsafe for those on insulin or sulfonylureas, as it could lead to sharp, unpredictable drops in blood sugar. If you are on any medication consistently, you must speak with your prescribing doctor before integrating avocados into your daily routine. Finally, error number 6, ignoring your body's unique signals and tolerance. The last blunder is probably the most commonly missed yet potentially risky one, not acknowledging and respecting your body's unique tolerance and sensitivity to avocados. Your personal reaction to avocados can differ immensely due to your genetics, overall health, and other personal elements. Digestive sensitivity to avocados is far more widespread than you might think. The high fiber, at about 13.5 grams in a whole avocado, can provoke notable digestive turmoil for people with sensitive systems or those unaccustomed to fiber-rich diets. Symptoms can include bloating, excess gas, stomach cramps, and fluctuations in bowel habits from constipation to diarrhea. The FOMAPs in avocados create another sensitivity problem. Avocados have sorbitol, a type of sugar alcohol that can lead to digestive issues for individuals with irritable bowel syndrome (IBS) or small intestinal bacterial overgrowth (SIBO). Even tiny portions can set off symptoms for sensitive people, such as intense abdominal discomfort, significant gas, and digestive chaos that can persist for several days. Histamine intolerance is a condition gaining more recognition that can make avocados a problem for some people. As avocados ripen, their histamine levels rise, and very ripe avocados can provoke reactions in histamine-sensitive individuals, like headaches, skin flare-ups, a stuffy nose, and gut problems. The oral allergy syndrome is yet another type of personal sensitivity. People with allergies to specific pollens, especially birch pollen, might experience cross-reactive signs when they eat avocados. This usually shows up as itching, tingling, or puffiness in the mouth and throat, and although it's often not severe, it has the potential to become more serious. Genetic differences in how your body produces enzymes can profoundly change how you handle the substances in avocados. Certain individuals carry genetic traits that impact their capacity to break down specific fats, while others have variations in how they process plant substances like persin. These genetic distinctions mean that some might feel adverse effects from avocados at amounts that are totally fine for others. Age-related shifts in digestion can also alter avocado tolerance. As you get older, your body's natural output of digestive enzymes declines, which can make it harder to digest high-fat foods such as avocados. The real solution to figuring out your personal tolerance is through diligent observation and keeping records. Maintain a food journal recording what you ate, the quantity, the time, and any signs you feel over the next 24 to 48 hours. Now, for the amazing upside when handled correctly. After wading through all these warnings, you may be asking if avocados are even worth it. The answer is a resounding yes when you consume them the right way. Avocados continue to be one of the most nutrient-packed foods on earth, providing a stunning lineup of health advantages when eaten with safety and care. The cardiovascular upsides of avocados are some of the most extensively studied and powerful reasons for putting them in your diet. Numerous studies have confirmed that consistent avocado intake can markedly boost heart health indicators. The monounsaturated fats in avocados, mostly oleic acid, contribute to lowering LDL bad cholesterol while preserving or elevating HDL good cholesterol. A major scientific review connected avocado eating with a 16% to 22% lower likelihood of cardiovascular disease and coronary heart disease. The potassium level in avocados offers fantastic support for managing blood pressure, containing nearly 1,000 mg per cup. Avocados supply more potassium than bananas and help balance out sodium's impact in your diet. This potassium-heavy makeup makes avocados especially beneficial for anyone at risk for hypertension, although, as noted earlier, individuals on specific drugs must have a doctor's oversight. The antioxidant composition of avocados is extraordinary, featuring substances that are hard to find in other foods. Lutein and zeaxanthin, a pair of carotenoids concentrated in avocados, deliver targeted protection for your eyes and can help ward off age-related macular degeneration. Boosting nutrient absorption is one of avocado's most underrated perks. The good fats dramatically improve the uptake of fat-soluble vitamins from other foods you eat in the same meal. Research has confirmed that including avocado in salads can multiply carotenoid absorption by 3 to 5 times over salads served without avocado. For the best results with the least danger, studies recommend eating about 1/3 to 1/2 of a medium avocado 3 to 4 times a week. Next up, your practical action plan. Since we have gone over both the dangers and the rewards, let's map out how to put safe avocado eating habits into practice. The solution is to create a methodical system that amplifies the benefits and shrinks the risks, tailored to your own personal situation. Begin with an initial review of your current health condition and personal risk factors. If you are on any medications, have diagnosed allergies, or struggle with digestive sensitivities, you need to talk with your healthcare team before making avocados a frequent feature in your diet. During your initial weeks of regular avocado intake, start with a small amount and track your body's reaction very closely. Begin with only a couple of slices, maybe 1/4 of a medium avocado every 2 days. Keep a thorough food and symptom log, writing down not just the food, but how you feel physically in the 24 to 48 hours after you eat it. Implement correct food safety habits right from the start. Always scrub avocados well before you cut them. Walk with clean knives and cutting surfaces, and put cut avocado in the fridge right away. Never permit cut avocados to stay at room temperature for longer than 1 hour. Formulate a long-term portion management plan. At first, use measuring devices to really grasp what a proper portion feels like. 1/3 of a medium avocado is around 50 g and contains roughly 80 to 100 calories. Design a rotation plan instead of eating avocados every single day. This gives your system a chance to handle any built-up compounds and lowers the chances of you developing a sensitivity over the long haul. We have reviewed 6 huge errors that can flip avocados from a health hero to a health liability. First, overlooking the potential effects of persin, the natural toxin that exists in every part of the avocado plant. Second, getting caught in the calorie illusion by eating too much of this high-energy fruit. Third, missing the dangerous latex fruit syndrome, which can trigger powerful allergic responses. Fourth, making storage and handling blunders that could result in dangerous food poisoning. Fifth, not being aware of potentially fatal drug interactions. And sixth, not recognizing and honoring your body's unique tolerance and sensitivity. But never forget, when eaten the right way, avocados are still one of nature's true gifts of complete nutrition. The answer is to eat with knowledge, use correct portions, prepare them properly, and show respect for both the food itself and your body's personal feedback. I need to hear from you down in the comments. Did any of these errors hit home for you? Have you ever noticed any strange symptoms after eating avocados that you couldn't figure out before? If this in-depth guide gave you the clarity you needed to enjoy avocados safely while getting the most out of them, please make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more science-backed nutrition information. Share this video with every avocado lover you know, because you could be preventing them from making a serious mistake. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video, where we'll look at another famous health food that may shock you with its hidden dangers and incredible powers when you use it right.